Join us for this 5-minute stretch session to really lengthen and lean out those limbs. Get ready to feel relaxed. Ladies, let's do this. All right, so we're gonna come down onto the floor. All right, we've got Leslie and Casey here to help us with this stretch session. We're gonna start on our backs with some Pilates scissors. So you wanna lift your shoulder blades gently off the floor and grab onto that calf or that ankle, whatever you have the flexibility for. And you're gonna take a couple breaths and then alternate and switch. So here, you wanna keep your abs nice and engaged so that your back stays flat on the ground, and you're keeping that leg nice and long, all right? And you're gonna see Casey's got great flexibility back there, so she's gonna be showing you the more advanced versions. And me and Leslie here, we're gonna do our best to get through the workout. And that's why it's so important to do these flexibility routines so you can always stay nice and limber. Last one, and relax. All right, now let's roll up into an advanced bridge. So you want your hands behind your shoulders for this one, feet flat on the floor. You're gonna lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, and open your chest. Think about pushing your chest up towards the sky, and then you're gonna drop back down. So here, we're really focusing on the shoulders and the chest muscles to get a nice opener. Now this is great also for the booty, don't get me wrong, okay? You're pushing through the heels, you're working those glutes, and you're loving that nice stretch through the chest. Couple more, breathe. Really relax as you get up. And I know it depends on what you want to do with your head. You could look forward, you could look up. Whatever feels natural for you, it's all up to you, okay? I like to usually look kind of forward, not all the way up towards the sky. Let's get one more opener. Woo! I love it, nice job. Now ladies, let's flip over and we're gonna go into a down dog and runner stretch combo. And I like this one, you know why? Because really, the hip flexors and hamstrings are what really create that tightness in the body and in the back. So you're gonna go down dog, nice extension. Then I want you to come up and I want you to bring one foot to the outside of those hands. So you're getting a great stretch through your hip flexor here, and your foot is a little bit wide here, so you're getting a nice groin stretch and glute. And then let's bring it back together, drop it into a down dog. Really let those heels sink towards the floor. This isn't a workout today, guys, this is a stretch, so we're making things a little longer. All right, you ladies feeling all right?
I love it.
Feels so good. Just breathe. Remember, focus on your breathing. Focus on trying to relax into the stretches versus hating your life right now. If you don't love to stretch, which honestly not a lot of us do, if we're unflexible, it's not our favorite part of the workout, but like embrace it for a little bit. Breathe. Open yourself up, bring it forward. Hold that hip flexor stretch. Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
You ladies are awesome. You look like you got great flexibility. Let's go one more. Extend, press those heels down. Oh, feels so good. And then hip flexor stretch. Nice opener, beautiful. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna bring ourselves into that push-up position, but we're gonna walk our hands all the way back until we're doing a hang down. Oh yeah. All right, oh, enjoy that hang down. Then you're gonna walk it out, and I want you to add a little push-up. All right, you can do a modified push-up, or you can do a regular push-up. Remember, this is just getting you to really kind of warm up the body, and you're elongating the muscles. Oh my goodness, my legs are shaking. That's how tight my body is sometimes. And then drop it down for a little push-up. Nice job, walk it in. You guys are looking good. Feel that nice stretch, open it up, and now let's drop down to the knees. Now if you guys have a towel, you might want to put it underneath your knee for this one. If you don't have a towel, fold your mat up. You're gonna have one leg that's straight and one knee that's down, and you're gonna bend forward from the hips. Hold it there. Now you're extending everything in the back of that leg, and you don't want to arch forward like this. You want to keep a nice flat back. Casey's showing you the advanced version. She can practically get her chest to her knee. I cannot, but I feel this, and that's what matters. Then you're gonna bend that foot, and you're gonna sink into a hip flexor stretch. Yep, perfect, ladies. Now I've got my back toe flexed. If it's straight, it's less of a stretch on my quadricep in front of my thigh. But if I have it flexed, I'm gonna feel even more of a stretch through my quad, okay? That's front of the thigh. And then we're coming back into a stretch for the hamstrings. So one more time on this one, bend. Oh, I love it so much. Breathe, and then let's go into that hip flexor. Now here, you wanna keep your belly in tight, keep your chest up high so that you're not just arching your back, right? So you're actually pulling that hip flexor into that position. And then let's switch. Other leg, support your knee, have that nice straight leg, bend forward from the hips. Whenever you're ready, just get into that position, breathe through it, feel it, embrace that nice stretch, opening it up, bend that knee, and come into that hip flexor. All right, so abs are tight, chest is up. I'm thinking about this leg getting a nice stretch through the quad and that hip flexor. Beautiful. One more time, straight leg, bend it forward. Oh, I'm feeling like I can dip into it a little more. How about you guys? As you get warm, you really start to allow yourself to get into that stretch. One more hip flexor stretch. I'm loving this because when our hip flexors open up, our low back gets so much less stress and pressure. You're gonna feel awesome. Good. And then we're gonna come up onto our feet. Last couple stretches. All right, we're gonna do the bend and the hang. So you're gonna hang down nice and long, touching the toes. All right, then we're gonna bend the knees so we release the hamstrings and we're gonna extend the hamstrings. This is an active release of the back of the legs, right? Because we're gonna extend, get the stretch, and then we're gonna bend so we release. Ah, it feels good when you release it, right? And then you're working the legs a little bit too. Beautiful, ladies. Nice, last one, bend. Really hang down, release. Extend those legs, really push it. And if you're touching the floor the whole time, that's when you know you're getting more flexible. Casey's got flat hands. I'm on my tip of toes here with my fingertips. Good, and then roll up, come on up. Now one more for the back and the shoulders. You're gonna do a nice little tricep stretch. So here you're gonna reach towards the middle of your back with your hand and you're pulling your elbow up towards the sky, and then I'm gonna add a little side bend. So really open up my lat. I'm gonna feel it all through the side of my body right here. My tricep, loosening up the shoulders, triceps, and lats is gonna give you great posture. Good, switch it up, other side. And if you're ever gonna just stand in line, wait for your cappuccino or your green smoothie, give yourself a nice little lat tricep stretch. This is a great one to do when you're just kind of hanging out, not a lot to do. Way to go with that routine, you guys. Every day, give it a go, and you'll feel so much better. Nice job, ladies.
Awesome.
Awesome
job.
Thanks. Feels so good.